I look at that in that way, and it's hard to not give the Philadelphia Eagles a lot of credit for making the plays that they made and closing out the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay, seeing as, listen, the Philadelphia Eagles are still the class of the NFC, but these next 2 weeks coming up this Sunday, they're gonna face another team that they might face in the playoffs or in the NFC Championship game to get to the Super Bowl again. So it's gonna be critical, and it's gonna be imperative that Kevin Patula open up that offense, man. You get what I'm saying? When you got AJ Brown out there, and I understand he was reading a book last year, and y'all they was kind of going through the same things last year, but the difference is y'all not getting those explosive plays on the run game this year. You get what I'm saying? And it did look like on Monday that Saquon was going to get busy and get loose a little bit. So maybe y'all getting close, but feed AJ, feed Devontae. If you hear people talking and chattering, go. It's nothing wrong with going out there like MCDC and saying, I'm gonna shut everybody up. Let's get Jameer Gibbs the rock. Let's get Jameson Williams. Let's get J-Mo the rock, and we gonna win in amazing fashion. You get what? Because y'all have the talent. It's not like Jalen Hurts isn't a great quarterback. It's not like y'all don't have one of the best receiving duos in the NFL. It's not like y'all don't have one of the best tight ends in the NFL. It's not like y'all don't have probably the best running back in the NFL. You get what I'm saying? So open it up. You feel what I'm saying? Open up the offense. So I think Kevin Patula has to look at himself and ask himself, does he trust Jalen Hurts, or does he trust this offense to execute at a high level without turning the ball over? And eventually you're going to have to put that trust in. Point blank period. Because like I said, you got Detroit coming into Philadelphia this Sunday. Sunday night football, a huge matchup. I don't think 10 points gonna cut it, bro. I don't give a fuck if it's 5 degrees outside, bro. I think the Detroit Lions gonna come out there and have a game plan to put up some points. And we know Jared Goff, he ain't gonna do the stupid stuff that Jordan Love does. You get what I'm saying? That's as plain and simple as it gets. So for me, I'm looking at the Philadelphia Eagles and I'm tipping my cap to them because you just got to keep winning. You dig what I'm saying? But Kevin Patula, you got to trust your offense, your very talented, skilled offense, man. You get what I'm saying? Like this playing reserved stuff, this playing, oh, let's get to the end and we'll figure it out stuff, man. That ain't it, bro. That ain't it. You feel what I'm saying? Get creative. Move AJ. You get what I'm saying? Or if they doubling AJ, Devontae should be having huge games, week in, week out, punishing those defenses, bro. Punishing them. Because he's a top receiver. He's a 1A, bro. He like T. Higgins. You get what I'm saying? Compared to Jamar Chase, he's like T. Higgins. You know what I'm saying? To compare those wide receiver duos. He's a complete number one wide receiver. So feed them the rock, bro. Feed them the rock. And don't be surprised with all these low scoring games once it start hitting November, December, January. Bro, it's cold out there, bro. The ball about to get ran more. The game's gonna get shorter. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, you still gonna have explosive plays, but just not as many. Why you think the Dolphins don't ever win when it get this time of the year? It get real cold outside, and all that speed don't mean nothing when it's frigid as shit outside. You dig what I'm saying? So, tip my cap to the Eagles. Green Bay Packers gonna be all right. But Jordan Love, he got to get a lot better, man. I'm not trying to hear none of the blame on Matt LaFleur, man. I don't want to hear none of that when you got Jordan Love who has 3 points in the bag on the drive right before the half, and you bringing the ball up trying to toss it to Josh Jacobs for what, bro? For what? What are you trying to get the ball to Josh Jacobs for? He's not about to score a touchdown, bro. Take the sack, get the points, get out of there, bro. You get what I'm saying? They got to get healthy on the receiving end. I think Green Bay has to reevaluate their philosophy on wide receivers and drafting wide receivers. You only drafted one receiver in the first round in the past 20 years, and that's Matthew Golden, who's injured now. Come on, man. Y'all got to revamp that or revise that philosophy because I think y'all have to surround Jordan Love with more reliable talent. Romeo Dobbs even got hurt on Monday. So y'all have to surround him with talent. He out there throwing the ball to a person that was playing corner all year. You know what I'm saying? And he dropped the critical third down. So, yeah, man, the Packers going to be okay, but I think they got to revise that philosophy on how they view wide receivers in the NFL draft. That's just my opinion, especially if it don't go well this year. You don't want to get rid of Matt LaFleur. You're going to have the Giants going to be willing to give my man $1 billion. million to come in and coach Jackson Dart. That's all the Giants waiting for. Y'all talk about Jordan Love might get Matt LaFleur fired. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. If it don't go well this year, go out and draft another wide receiver. You get what I'm saying? That's what my suggestion would be to the Green Bay Packers because their defense is stout, it's solidified, it's there. You get what I'm saying? Y'all just gotta get more consistent offensively. And I don't think it's play calling when you're leaving plays out. You can't say it's play calling when the players are leaving plays to be made on the field. It's just that simple. That screen pass on the last drive, Josh Jacobs running up the field instead of running to the flat. You got Troy Aikman and Joe Buck pointing that out. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you can't be doing stuff like that. Or not Troy Aikman and Joe Buck. Was it Troy Aikman in them? I don't know. I think it was Troy Aikman in them. But regardless, that was a play that you can't leave out there on the field in a critical crunch time game-winning drive. You got to execute that play, point blank, period. In the inside zone, I don't know why Jordan Love doesn't have more leeway to audible. My man called out the inside zone. Call another play, bro. Switch it up. Can. You feel what I'm saying? Cancel that shit, bro. Damn. Let's get over to the NBA, though, man, because I ain't been speaking on the NBA too much, but we got some huge news coming out, man, and news that was honestly probably expected. Nico Harrison out in Dallas after getting rid of a top 5 NBA player for an NBA prospect. Nico Harrison getting rid of Luka Doncic and then going out there and trying to justify it like Jerry Jones with Micah Parsons when there's no justification for getting rid of that talented of a player that wants to be there. Luka was so hurt when he got traded from the Dallas Mavericks, bro. Forget the fan base being hurt. The superstar that was there doing his thing just took y'all to the finals 2 years ago. Was heartbroken, bro. All because he might have a beer here or then? Wasn't Jordan smoking cigars immediately after the game? Come on, man. Like, I just don't get it. And honestly, it wouldn't have flown with a black superstar because the NBA would have went through so many racist conspiracy theories. Let the Cavaliers would have traded prime LeBron James for any damn reason, bro. Oh, the NBA this, the NBA that. You feel what I'm saying? But it's okay because it's Luka Doncic, it's a European. No, that shit wasn't okay, bro. No. You feel what I'm saying? Now we can say that the NBA wanted Luka Doncic in LA, which is probably true. You get what I'm saying? But at the same token, I don't see how they forced it. You can't. If I'm Nico, man, y'all better just fire me and bring somebody else in that's going to do it. You feel what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. But this was the writing on the wall. I knew that Cooper Flag wasn't worthy of basically a straight up Luka Doncic trade, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And then Anthony Davis down there in Dallas looking fatter than Luka Doncic ever looked. You feel what I'm saying? Not getting on the floor. So maybe it's the culture that y'all cultivating down there that y'all don't prioritize hard work and taking care of your body. You get what I'm saying? Y'all have to put an emphasis and a priority on that. I don't know, man. But at the end of the day, this was a move that was coming down the pipeline regardless. Right now, the Dallas Mavericks are 3-9. The second to last team in the Western Conference, bro. You get what I'm saying? And I get, Kyrie coming back. Anthony Davis may be coming back. And then when he do come back, he probably going to get hurt again. You got rid of the player that led you to the NBA Finals, bro. Over what, man? Over what? So, for me, I'm looking at that like that's just inexcusable. And I don't want to hear none of the, oh, well, he was cool with Kobe Bryant. He ain't cool. His name is Nico Harrison, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, that shit is, there's no excuses. There's no excuses for that despicable move of trading Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis in a first round pick, bro. Just inexcusable. Now I know Luka and them just got smacked by OKC last night, but listen, they still 8-4, something like that. Still one of the top seeds in the Western Conference, man. And that's without LeBron James playing. So yeah, man, Luka has proven since he was 14 years old that he can carry a team. Cooper Flag has been a media hype since he came into college, bro. Like I've never seen what was so hype about him. It's not like he got a crazy jump shot. It's not like he's super athletic. I mean, he's 6'10". He got good athleticism, but he ain't Zion. You feel like he ain't Bron? You feel what I'm saying? So I didn't understand it. I couldn't wrap my head around it, and this was just inevitable. This was an inevitable move for you to get rid of your best player that wanted to be there. Like, who does shit like that? Oh yeah, Dallas, because y'all did the same thing with Michael Parsons. Hey, I didn't mean to take a shot at the city of Dallas, but damn, man, y'all going through it, brother. Y'all going through it. Sheesh, man. Next time y'all get a superstar, y'all better give him $1 billion, man. All that money down there in Dallas, y'all trying to be cheap, man. With that being said, though, I see this is a big conversation going on. People still saying that no matter what SGA did last year, he still did not surpass Luka Doncic, and that is just a lie. SGA right now is either the best player in the NBA or the second best player in the NBA. The only player in the NBA that you can make an argument is better than Shea Gilgeous Alexander is Nikola Jokic. That's the only person. I'm not trying to take nothing away from Luka Doncic, but what we got to do is not overlook the main goal of why we're playing. We play to win championships. We play to win rings. Nobody plays for all NBA vote, bro. That's literally what making the all NBA team is. It's a vote, bro. It's a popularity contest, bro. Even the MVP, yeah, that's a popularity contest and it's voted on. But when you win a championship, the MVP and Finals MVP all in the same year that you won the scoring title, bro, how can you say that somebody that just is a five-time All NBA player is better than him? What? Luka ain't got no MVP. Do Luka got a scoring title? And he damn sure ain't got no championship ring, bro. How you gonna put a voting accomplishment over winning accomplishments, bro? But that's these these players that y'all love to put so much um belief into or so much expertise into. You get what I'm saying? Like I saw Gilbert Arenas. He was the one that was pushing this when that is never the case, bro. When you win a championship, finals MVP and scoring title in the same year, bro. I don't care what another person has done before you. If they haven't done things on that list, then they're not better than you, bro. That's why Nikola Jokic is the only player that I'm willing to listen to as an argument of being better than SGA in the NBA right now, bro. Because he's the only one that did the same thing 2 years ago, bro. He went on that crazy playoff run, was dominant, and led them to the chip. Won the ring. Luka has not done that yet, bro. You feel what I'm saying? When Jaylen Brown strapped you up, you know what I'm saying, guarding you 94 feet, and you get a gentleman sweep in which the Celtics only gave you that one game. Yeah, you're not better than SGA, bro. Sorry. You feel what I'm saying? SGA and the Oklahoma City Thunder could be going for a three-peat this year if it wasn't for J Dub just not developing 2 years ago. You get what I'm saying? It was J Dub that didn't show up against the Mavericks 2 years ago in the Western Conference semifinals. So, and it was Kyrie that was there to be wingman for Luka Doncic. So I'm looking at SGA and his accomplishments and his trajectory right now. Right now, they just beat the brakes off of the Lakers. 12-1 in NBA right now. Last year, they had the biggest point differential. They won the. I said all that, and they were smoking everybody every game. Biggest. What was it? The biggest win differential for any team in NBA history, bro. As the second youngest team to win the NBA Finals, bro. Since the 76 Trailblazers, bro. Come on, man. This popularity contest in the NBA has to stop, bro. We have to put more emphasis and more, more into the actual results, bro. You get what I'm saying? The actual winning. That's what really matters. That's why you play. You go. I mean, listen. I don't know. Maybe NBA players play for highlights and stuff like that. But when you step on a football field or you step on a baseball field, you playing to win a game. You get what I'm saying? Like you're not going out there thinking about me. You get what I'm saying? So SGA way past Luka at this point. Luka is in the trail position right now, trying to catch up to SGA. Because as an SGA get 2, which it looks like he's going to be on his way to this year, what we talking about? What we talking about? And SGA talking about, listen, man, I ain't trying to play no 20 years in the NBA. Like, as soon as I start dwindling, I'm out of here, bro. So it's looking like SGA is probably going to play like 10, 12 years and dominate, winning about probably 3 or 4 rings. That's a lot for Luka to really catch up to. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to hear none of that all NBA nonsense when we know Luka was also pushed on us from when he was young. Now he's great and he lived up to it, but we knew about Luka since he was 14, bro. So of course, once he comes into the NBA, it's going to be a thing of, oh well, we're right. He's all NBA from Gunbus. It's probably an argument that he probably shouldn't have been all NBA his rookie year in the NBA. Come on, man. Cut it out, bro. But at the same token, like I said, we just got to put more of a pride and an emphasis on the actual results and winning. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what separated the Kobe's of the world. That's what separated the Mikes of the world. That's what separates the LeBrons and the Currys of the world from the Damian Lillards, the James Hardens, and the Kevin Durant's of the world. Like, let's keep it a buck. The winning, the emphasis on winning, what goes into winning. You dig what I'm saying? So until Luka starts winning, getting them rings, SGA and Nikola Jokic are clearing him easily. Easily. You know what I'm saying? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Let's get back over to the NFL, though, man, where we got some more huge news, man. Brian Daboll fired in New York. This was something that's been brewing up for the past 2 years, ever since, honestly, they last playoff run. What was that? 3 years ago when they went on that little playoff run, they decided not to pay Saquon Barkley, but they paid Daniel Jones, and Daniel Jones regressed. And now you look at Saquon Barkley in Philadelphia, he has a Super Bowl ring. You look at Daniel Jones in Indianapolis, he might be in the AFC Championship game or somewhere. He doing great things out there in Indianapolis, while the New York Giants are running their rookie quarterback like he Larry Zonka. You feel what I'm saying? You got Jackson Dart out there. He's showing amazing, great signs, but y'all running him like his health don't matter. You feel what I'm saying? 4 concussions, and we still got 8 games left, and he didn't even start the season, bro. How many games has Jackson Dart played? He played like what, 6 games, and he got 4 concussions already, bro. Yeah, Brian, you got to get up out of there, man. I don't know what you thinking with your play calling. You supposed to be this offensive mastermind. Well, you ain't mastermind nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So, and the other thing I want to say about this New York thing, everybody want to bring this thing. I don't want to hear Bill Belichick name no more, bro. I don't want to hear it. The NFL didn't want him when he retired, or when the New England Patriots got rid of him. He took a year away. He was on Pat McAfee showing this, that, and the third. The NFL still didn't want him. He down there in Chapel Hill staking it up. They got a losing record, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Why you got this 23-year-old girl running his life, telling him what questions he can answer inside of 60-minute interviews? What the hell is Bill Belichick ever let anybody tell him what questions he can or cannot answer, bro? Nah, keep your ass down there in Chapel Hill where your girl probably getting rammed on by them athletes. You feel what I'm saying? And as far as New York goes, I want to see Clint Kubiak out there, the offensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks. He comes from a long line of NFL coaches. His dad, Gary Kubiak, I remember him being with the Houston Texans. Now Clint, look at that offense and what he's doing with Sam Darnold, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet. Get them down there in New York. New York, cut the bag and go get Clint Kubiak out there in the West Coast in Seattle, so my Niners can have a chance of beating this fucking team moving forward. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I think Clint Kubiak is the one that's deserving of a head coaching opportunity coming up this next offseason. I don't know if he'd want the New York job. I don't know if he'd go to Ben Johnson route of giving another year to Seattle. But for me, if I was New York, I'm looking at Clint Kubiak as my replacement for Brian Daboll down there in New York. Because I mean, just look at the way he's setting everything up for for uh for Daniel Jones or for Sam Darnold. It's amazing. So that's the type of things you want when you have a young quarterback in Jackson Dart. You want somebody that's going to come in there, establish the run, go off of play action, and go for big plays, and see and let them develop and grow into looking for big plays. You get what I'm saying? So I'm looking at that. Brian Daboll, this was a long time coming. And for the New York Giants, y'all got to get this right, man. Y'all better get this right. And I don't think it's going to be a defensive mind. Y'all need an offensive mind because Jackson Dart did show a lot of flashes, but y'all need somebody that's going to go in there and protect him and develop him, bro. Point blank, period. Because 4 concussions and not even a full season, that's alarming, bro. That's alarming. You get what I'm saying? That was what was we just saying about Tua Tagovailoa 2, 3 years ago? Is he going to be able to continue playing if he keeps getting these concussions? Jackson, sit down, talk to somebody. New York, go out there, get somebody, and the first thing you say is, you better protect Jackson Dart. Period. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get on to the meat, the entree of the show. Jets at Patriots Thursday night football. Patriots favored by 12.5 points at home. Give me those damn points, man. It's too much going the Patriots' way. They've been a dominant team so far this year after getting on a roll. After like they stumbled to start off in September, I think. Not even stumbled, but they came out kind of how we expected, losing the game here or there. They on what, like a 6-game, 7-game win streak right now. uh you think about the Jets, yeah, they put up 27 points last week, but they had 14 points from special teams. I don't predict that happening this Thursday night. And then the defenses. The Patriots have the sixth ranked scoring defense in the NFL, while the New York Jets have the 25th ranked scoring defense in the NFL, giving up almost 190 rush yards a game. They have a good pass defense, but they rush defense is absolutely horrendous. So give me the Patriots to cover the spread because they just a better team. Mike Vrabel, they gonna come in revved up. Mike McDaniel's gonna have Drake May and that offense prepared to execute. They're just a well-rounded team compared to the New York Jets that I feel like they're still finding their way. Now Justin Fields is he's getting his feet under him. He's doing some things, but like I said, he only put up 14 points last week or 13. He only put up 13 points last week. So I don't think that'll be enough to cover this spread, seeing as the Patriots been scoring damn near 30 points a game the past 5 games. You get what I'm saying? So I see the Patriots defense holding the Jets offense, containing them with no Garrett Wilson, containing Justin Fields, and pounding Travion Henderson. I'm going with Travion Henderson on the over on the rush yards. I think he had 81 and a half. Like I said, the Patriots give up 190 rush yards a game. So I can go with I'm gonna go with Travion Henderson going for 82 rush yards on Thursday night football. And I got the Patriots covering a 12.5 point spread against this sorry Jets team that just won 2 games in a row. So they due for a loss. I was thinking the Patriots is due for a loss, but they a good ass team. When you're a good team, you're not due for a loss. You get what I'm saying? You just keep rolling, rolling, rolling. You gotta come in and force a L. You gotta come and beat them. And I don't think the Jets are good enough to come and beat them. You get what I'm saying? So give me the Patriots. I didn't want to try to overthink it and beat this, that, or the third. Right now, I'm 10-12 on primetime predictions against the spread. Man, I started off so hot. You know what I mean? I gotta finish strong, baby. Gotta finish strong. New skit out right now. You dig what I'm saying? 2 new skits out right now. Tune in, run the numbers up. MizzyWorld Entertainment on Instagram, on everything. You feel what I'm saying? Run the numbers up. Enjoy the game tonight. Have a great Thursday. Have a great weekend. I'll be back Sunday with Sunday Mornings with Mizzy. MizzyWorld Entertainment. MadMizzy Sports in the AM. Like, comment, share, subscribe, alert. Yeah. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the game. Squad.